important to remember, in a real estate transaction, we're not negotiating a few dollars and cents. A lot of times we're negotiating a few thousands of dollars. So when you're interviewing or you're looking for somebody to work with, it's really important to make sure that that person understands contracts and understands how to negotiate to be on your side. Because in the long run, that'll save you thousands of dollars. For us, when you're working with anybody on our team, we fight for every dollar like it's our own. That's what we do, that's what we're known for, and we're great at it. As it reads on the purchase agreement, the first question is whether or not the buyer elects or declines an inspection. The next line states whether the purchase agreement is contingent or not contingent on an inspection. If it is contingent, that means that the buyer has the opportunity to negotiate concessions or repairs, or to back out for any reason whatsoever during that inspection time frame and still get their earnest money deposit back. Contingency essentially means that the purchase agreement is dependent on the findings of inspection. The next question talks about intrusive testing. Does the seller allow or not allow intrusive testing? Now, an intrusive test alters the property in some way, shape, or form. You need the seller's permission ahead of time to do this. And the last question is regarding timeline. How many days do you want to perform your inspection? This can last anywhere from a couple days to a couple of weeks. So now let's talk about effectively negotiating during inspection. Step 1. Well before you even find a house that you want to submit an offer on, have a clear understanding of inspections and inspection add-ons that you should be aware of. In certain areas, locations, or even home builds, you may be more susceptible to having problems with a sewer line. So being aware of that on the forefront will help you understand how to draft your inspection contingency when you find the right home. Pro tip number 2, stick to safety, health, and hazardous items. Number 3, ask a professional. When in doubt, when you're going through an inspection contingency and there are things that come up during inspection, get a professional for a second opinion, gather bids, gather quotes, and understand the scope of work. Without that, it's really hard for you to understand what you're truly negotiating for. So take the time to do your homework. Step 4, understand what you're asking for and make calculated risks. Now, when it comes to inspection, tensions can get really, really high. So you as a buyer and me as an agent working with a buyer, it's really important for me to have a clear understanding of what's most important to you and how you came to that conclusion. For us, we look at everything on a spectrum, from least costly to most costly and most detrimental. Wouldn't it make sense if you had 6 items to ask for and the seller's only willing to do 4? Wouldn't it make sense for you to have them repair or replace the most costly items that are most detrimental to you in your home ownership? Make calculated risks, and at the end of the day, understand what you're asking for. In step 5, be specific. Don't leave room for interpretation. When you're negotiating for repair or replacement items, it's really important for you to be clear about who's performing the repair, what needs to be done, and by when it needs to be done by. When you are negotiating for an electrical issue, you don't want a plumber doing that work. You want a licensed electrical contractor to perform that repair and verify that it's done the way it should be, permits open and closed the way it should be. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our video, and I hope that you found this helpful. If you or anyone you know is looking to buy or sell a home, or if you have any questions within the surrounding Twin Cities and surrounding suburbs, please feel free to contact me anytime. We're here to help. Thank you so much, and please like this video and subscribe for more.